We ceased to use this passport forthwith, even for those diasporans who are. But we are not saying that Ugandans will not be allowed to come home if they don't have this type of passport. What is going to happen is...
So the aim of this upgrade is to ensure enhanced security features, durability, as well as
at airports, at ports of entry and exit, to the effect that such passports were actually the world over asked to change passports, to upgrade to electronic passports. The problem we have been having now, when we changed those passports, we allowed the Ugandans living in the diaspora, Ugandans living abroad, to keep returning home on these passports. Why? Because we did think that these Ugandans, especially those who were living in countries where we do not have passport centers, would be able to return home and be able to change their passports to electronic ones. And we were given timelines by the ICAO regulators. So we were given 1 year. So from 2018, we gave 1 year up to 2019. When it reached 2019, we realized that so many Ugandans still hold these passports abroad. So we again allowed 1 more year to 2020. So when we reached 2020, COVID came in. When COVID came in, we said, no, we cannot now outlaw Ugandans with this passport. We again gave 1 more year to 2021. 2021, we again realized that some more Ugandans still have these passports. We said, okay, we can now again allow for 1 more year to 2022. Now, when it came to 2022, of course, most Ugandans had now migrated to electronic passports. Last week, when we were launching the polycarbonate passports, we ceased to use these passports forthwith, even for those diasporans who are returning home. But we are not saying that Ugandans will not be allowed to come home if they don't have this type of passport. What is going to happen is, if you want to return home, you are out there and you cannot renew your passport and you hold this type of passport, please report to the embassy. The embassy has a document known as emergency travel certificate. It is blue in color and it is issued free of charge to Ugandans who are willing to return home, who do not have passports. If you want to return home, you are out there and you cannot renew your passport and you hold this type of passport, please report to the embassy. The embassy has a document known as emergency travel certificate. It is blue in color and it is issued free of charge to Ugandans who are willing to return home, who do not have passports. This confusion on social media that Ugandans carrying this type of passports will not be allowed home is not true. What is true is that this passport can no longer be used, but there is a window. There is a document known as emergency travel certificate. It is one page. It is blue in color and it is issued free of charge. I am repeating this. I would ask the media to help me move this message up to the lowest person down, because some people, I think, do not understand English. The emergency travel certificate that we are issuing at the embassies is given free of charge, and those documents are at the embassies. So it is going to be given to Ugandans who still hold this type of passport. We also have another document, although we have not yet started using it. It is also given to people who have not yet processed these electronic passports. This type of passport can be used for 1 year. The emergency travel document is only used for one trip, for you to return home. When you reach the airport, that document is withdrawn from you as soon as you touch base at the airport. It is withdrawn, it is destroyed at the airport, that emergency travel document, because it is only issued for you, for Ugandans who are in emergency situations returning home. If any Ugandan travels on this passport and, for instance, goes out and it gets lost, all he has to do is report to the embassy and is given that document known as emergency travel document. East Africa and COMESA member countries, but can also enable a Ugandan who is living in any part of the world to return home. This type of passport. I want to clear the confusion which is circulating on social media. Some people are crying, oh way, we cannot return. Oh way, Chiwete. Oh way, our country has been taken over. That is not true. What is true is that even if you don't have this passport, ladies and gentlemen, and you are living out there, you can still be able to return home and process your passport. Now, there are Ugandans who are living in countries where we have presence of passport centers. Countries like UK, countries like US, countries like South Africa, countries like UAE, countries like Canada, and soon, I think in 2 weeks, China. You will not need to return home in order to change your passport. All you have to do is go online via www.passports.go.ug, put in your details and be able to pay. And once you pay, make an appointment to go to the embassy and you'll be able to upgrade your passport to the current one. Those are countries with passport centers. Countries without passport centers, you shouldn't alarm yourselves because we have embassies there. Countries without embassies, there are consulates, there are nearby embassies where you can get assistance for you to return home. You shouldn't alarm, you shouldn't cry on social media. Uganda belongs to all of us, and there's nobody who can stop anyone from returning home. So if you have only this type of passport which has been phased out, it has been phased out because we had taken a long time extending, to the extent that the international world was now not taking us serious for holding this type of passport. I want Ugandans to understand that the technologies globally.
Good morning, members of the Foreign State. This morning, as you can see, it's got the high-power delegation from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, headed by the Director of Citizenship and Immigration Control, together with the General
Right, thank you very much. Good morning, members of the Fourth Estate. As rightly introduced, my name is Major General Apollo Kasita Goa. I'm the Director of Citizenship and Immigration Control. And along with me this morning, I've come with Brigadier General Johnson Namanya, Commissioner for Citizenship and Passports, PIO Simon Monday, the PRO, I'm sure you're more familiar with him, and another PIO, Julia Ikiso, who is the Passport Control Officer, and along with the Senior Immigration Officer, David Lukuba. And along with them, I've also come with from USPC, Mr. Martin Sekaja, who is representing LD, David Wanyala, also from USPC, Angel De Diego, also from USPC, and Rene Weber from USPC. And those have been compatriots with us in this milestone of migrating from the paper-based biodata page passports to the polycarbonate biodata page passports. So again, good morning, and I'll start by giving the official briefing. Then we can go into a Q&A after that. So the Republic of Uganda introduced an East African Community e-passport in December 2018, which replaced the machine-readable light blue passports. These were paper-based passports that presented in the following colors: light blue. Have a sample. And the other.
His head.
So we have the light blue for the ordinary passports, the green for the service passports, and the red for the diplomatic passports. There was a 2-year transitional period to allow for a gradual phase-out of the previous machine-readable passports, which ended on 4th April 2021, when machine-readable passports validity ceased. Can I have a look at that? The machine-readable. As a follow-up on the above, the Ministry of Internal Affairs has completed an upgrade of the current paper-based e-passports to polycarbonate e-passports. You need to open those. The paper-based one. So the aim of this upgrade is to ensure enhanced security features, durability, as well as conforming to the standard requirements as recommended by ESC and International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO. This implies better quality, easy data verification at various airports of ICAO member states, better data protection, and minimal chances of damage. The Ministry has so far issued over 1,008,401 e-passports since the launch in December 2018. Both passports, e-paper-based and polycarbonate, shall continue to be used until expiry of leaflets or all leaflets run out. The upgraded polycarbonate passports, just like the e-paper passports, have electromagnetic chip. E-polycarbonate passports, however, have polycarbonate, which is a tough plastic. The tough plastic layers infused together, leading to a finished material where personal data is engraved inside the deeper layers of the document with laser. This cannot be delaminated. This gives the new e-polycarbonate passport the resilience and robustness of data security and protection with strong anti-fraud features. These features make the ESC passport suitable for use at e-gates for self-clearance, easy and automated issuance of boarding passes, quick passenger processing worldwide for ICAO member states, and full compliance with international security standards, hence easing traveler experience. Travel, specifically document verification, is going to be easier and seamless than ever before due to improved technology. Now the cost of the passport remains unchanged. An ordinary passport costs $250,000, while processing an express passport attracts an extra fee of 150,000 shillings, which makes a total of 400,000 shillings if you want your passport printed express. Official and diplomatic passports, official passports cost 400,000 and diplomatic passports cost 500,000 shillings. Though these are for specific identified categories of government officials. Ordinary passports take between 7 to 14 working days to be ready, while express passports take between 3 to 5 working days. All these lead times are subject, of course, to due diligence and other verification procedures. If there are queried cases, these times may change. Since 2019, we migrated to online applications at www.passports.go.ug or www.immigration.go.ug. The system is user-friendly as it prompts you on the steps to follow in coming out with your application. It is very important that the stakeholders understand that paper-based e-passports are not being invalidated. They are valid until the expiry date or until the leaflets are finished. The polycarbonate e-passports merely present an upgraded, akin to upgrading software that does not negate the upgraded software itself. So holders of the paper-based e-passports should not worry, as they are valid as the polycarbonate ones are, and they will be used concurrently. There is no need to replace paper-based e-passports, and going forward, new applicants will be issued with the polycarbonate e-passports. So we request the public not to be cheated by conmen and unscrupulous individuals who charge extra or claim to offer much quicker services than our standards. We do not work with agents or third parties. The Directorate of Citizenship and Immigration Control reiterates its commitment to serve Ugandans and the public in general. We thank Ugandans for embracing the East African Community e-passports and urge those without passports to join the rest of EAC and the world in benefiting from the enhanced features and services of the e-passports. I thank you. Signed, Lieutenant General Joseph Musanyufu, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Internal Affairs. Thank you very much.
Can we take any questions? The spokesperson will summarize for you in Uganda.
Uganda wange Simon ajja baddiramu mu Uganda naye nga tetwadde tutegeeza.
Yes. Obufunze kuweeko katono.
Badde muganda ndi Simon ajja baddiramu mu Uganda naye nga tetwadde tuliko tukyusizza passport yaffe olwaleero.
Tujja kufuna displayers obulungi anti buli watulaga breaking ate kaba katono ka display.
Sawa. Tukyusizza passport yaffe olwaleero tu upgrading ze tugambe. Tuvudde ku ey'ekipapula tutudda ku endala eya kaadi. Katika kaadi kano ko kagumu okusinga passport eri endala ey'empapula. Ate eno kaadi yo ejja kuba nzibu okucupula. Manyi bannayuganda tumanyi nnyo twagala nnyo okucupula ebintu naye nejja kuba yo nzibu okucupula. Era ejja tuyamba abatambuza okusingira ddala. Entambula yaffe ensi endala ze tunaaba tugendamu entambula ejja kuba nyangu kubanga ejja kukkiriza okukozesa kye bayita nga e-gates, passport ogissaako bulungi nga gate yo yeekuula mangu gama n'okutambula kujja kuba kwangu. Kijja tuyambira ddala n'ensi endala okusingira ddala ensi ezikolagana ne ICAO, International Civil Aviation Organization, ezikwataganira awamu. Bw'ogula tiketi yo bw'oti yo ng'eragirawo nti ono Apollo yaguze tiketi ye era agenda kutambula mu nnyonyi gundi era atuuka mu kifo gundi mu kiseera bwe kiti. Kwegambayo internationally ojja kuba nga otegeerekese nti oli mutambuze nti era ogenda kutambula mu ngeri gy'onooba osazeewo. So kyetubadde tuliko olwaleero era nze ne baganda bange Brigadier General Johnson Amanya ye mukulu wa passport yakulira ekitundu kyaffe mu Directorate of Citizenship and Immigration Control ekikwatagana ne passports ne banne abalala benalaze ajawo.
You have any questions?
Yes.
Boze ekikulu kye mulina okumanya nti passports zombi oli eyali afunye passport eri enkadde ey'empapula n'ono agenda okufuna eno empya eya kaadi eraga kaadi zonna zijja kukolera awamu. Abantu tebalina kudda ate kufuna passport mpya, zombi zijja kuba nga zikola. So eno okujjako nti bw'eneeba eweddeko okusinziira ku myaka gyayo, emyaka 10 buli passport gye tuwaayo ebeera ya myaka 10. Bw'eneeba eweddeko obanga empapula ez'omunda ze bassaako stamp ne visas ziba ziweddeko, oyo asobola okudda n'afuna passport endala. Naye tekyetaagisa omuntu yenna okudda nti ayagala kufuna passport, nti ayagala kufuna eno passport empya gye tuyise polycarbonate passport. So bizijja kuba nga zikoleganira wamu. Now passports ze tutatuusizza zeza service passports ze tuyita official passports eza green na ziri endala eza diplomatic eza red. Ezo tetuzikutteeko omulundi guno, tujja zikwatako omulundi omulala. Naye kyetusookeddeko ze zino eza ordinary eza blue, light blue. Emiwendo gisigala gye gimu $25,000 okujjawo bw'oba oyagadde express oyongerako $15,000 awo nga tukukolera passport yo. Kati ekiseera ekyokukolamu passport ordinary fares zijja kuba ennaku nga 7 okutuuka ku 14. Naye bw'oba oyagadde express ennaku nga 3 oba 5 awo nga passport yo ogifuna obwangu.
Questions? Yes. General, the press will be interested to know on how robust our internal process is because we have all these measures, but I think the query and the argument has been how do people obtain Ugandan passports and end up even in China when they are Nigeria? So how is that going to improve that process?
Now, the general process, first of all, we are blessed that we have started the whole process of changing the passports from the old machine-readable passports to the new EAC passports. Because previously, obviously, like the gentleman says, we had a lot of people who are holding on to the Ugandan passports who do not qualify to hold our passports. But this new regime has allowed us to weed out those and also weed out the conmen that, or the go-betweens who have been fronting to come and acquire the new passports. So this, and again, now migrating from the paper-based biodata page passports to the polycarbonate ones also allows us to go further in ensuring that fraudsters do not acquire our passports.
Any more questions?
Thank you so much. My name is Ismail Subuga. Yes, I work with Bukede TV. What causes so much delay in case someone applies for express passport and then it takes months without getting the passport? And the other thing is